So he asked me, I was in 770, I was a bucker, I was learning. So he asked me if I could take his place for a couple of months till he's ready to come down. So I went. So where I stayed, we stayed in a hotel then you were still only allowed to stay in certain places. And we had a shul. There were many shuls in this town, but the shul, the way it worked is the communists used to close every shul in town and leave one little shul open, so they can keep an eye on where everyone is. So the shul that was left open, the Rebbe's father davened there the last 7 years of his life. Before they sent him away, he davened there, but it wasn't really his shul. His shul was an office building in those days. And I knew where it was, so my day used to start out, I had this thing, I used to go to the other shul, knock on the door. It was an office building. I remember the woman used to open up, "What do you want?" And I would say, "Look, I'm just here to remind you, this is our building, we're going to take it back." And she'd scream at me, "Go away, go away." And but this was my day. Then I'd go to, so what happened is after months doing this, the director, whatever it was there, came out and he says, "Look, you want the building $40,000. Bring us $40,000, we'll give you the building." Which for them was an astronomical amount of money in those days. And I was all excited. So I came back and I right away sent a message to the Rebbe that great news, we can buy the building for $40,000. Father Shul, we can get it back. And I thought the Rebbe was a grand way to go. So it was the Rebbe answered, and to me it was a very telling answer. The Rebbe said, "If you have $40,000, which I didn't. I had no idea where I was going to get it. I was a bucker. But that's, if you have $40,000, use it on," he said, "use it on your programs. Programs to go bring Jews closer. We were opening schools. We were doing. The Rebbe says use it. Don't waste it on the shul." Now, a couple of years later, they gave the building back for free. So some people say, "Oh, the Rebbe was so farsighted. He was able to see that they'd give it back." But that, to me, that wasn't the point. The Rebbe said, "Don't get sentimental on me here. There's a much more pressing need. There's people that need to learn. There's schools that need to be made. We got to catch up. If you have $40,000, use it on that. It's much more important."